Alright, so no introductions or outros, but still, if you want to, if you really, really want to, like, share, from comment if you want. Anyways, that's what's up. Subscribe. Anyhow, this is the last final video. I was gonna stop at Wednesday, but it looks like it's gonna be Friday, so it's probably gonna be October 25th to the 29th. Is the next time you're gonna see me. I really want to take this 2-week vacation, but unfortunately, IRL hurdles of my life. I'm just not gonna get too much into detail. Long story short, overworking time. I've been overbearing the shit, absolute crap out of my job. And plus, it was extremely ultra stressful because I had to take a tour and detours. Everything goes on the strip, and like here, see, if any guys are brand new, you know, I live out here in Vegas. It's getting way extra fucking crazy out here because, like, I don't know who it was because I'm not gonna say exactly which area, but I was trying to leave. Like, it was like 90 to 95 police officers like surrounding this area, which I know the first reason was because they were doing this thing for like this old demolition for like the old school hotel casino Tropicana. And I'm gonna get to the reaction of the virtual VtuberLanya doesn't do a face reveal. Trust me, the last time I did that was like August or September, like a month or half, 2.5 months ago, with Megalodon. And she ended up being extremely hot, beautiful, you know, very attractive, freaking young woman. I think she's over 18 or 21, so I'm not trying to sound like a creep about it. Just saying, I'm genuinely, respectfully giving her a compliment. That's it. Same thing I want to do with Lanya too, hopefully. If I do, because I have seen like half of this chick's face before, because she uses one of those face masks, like how Bao the Whale does. She's never completely showed her freaking mask. Her face, excuse me. But yeah. Oh, and this is probably the last video I'm going to have when my hair is nice and faded and super straight and short to the point, because I'm going to have to be wearing a hat pretty soon. It's going to be very, very frizzy, shaggy pretty soon. Yeah, that. And I got another extra VTuber news. It's about a lot of these girls are in their pride. Not 19, 20 years old. They're probably like, at the oldest, 34 or 35 my age. Maybe 40. I'd be surprised there's grown women in the early 40s that are starting to become virtual VTubers. Who knows? But anyways, Lanya does an IRL face reveal to prove her point. Yeah, prove her point to leaving speechless. She's gorgeous. I don't know. I've never seen her full face before. I only heard about this chick almost 2 years ago. I think it was December or January when she did a collab with that dude. The one that created that fake, not real, like a fake bullshit, a lie. Pretty much an illusion. A fake lying. I'm probably going to get canceled like a mother of her after saying this, but whatever. So be it. If I get canceled, whatever. This AI fake, not real. This dude, Vito, I think he's British or Australian. He's one of the two, from the UK or Australia. No offense to any of my Aussies or British UK people. Your accents are very, very hard to like take apart because they're very super similar. But then there's this other VTuber chick named Fuwan. She just sounds like a regular bland Canadian white American girl. And then a few times she has a little bit of her British Aussie accent come out, because I think I can't say this because I'm not a psychologist or psychosis person or psychologist therapist or speech therapist or neuropathologist, any of that shit, but I think she has a speech impediment. Maybe. I could be wrong. Don't crucify or hurt the messenger. I think she might have a little bit of a speech issue with her. And that's fine, because when I was in elementary school, I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to get too deeply parasocial relations with you guys. There's certain things, not going to lie, not going to say I have an evil, disgusting, dirty past, but if I were to put it on here on the internet, it's out here for freaking ever. But I used to go to old school special ed programs, like when I was in elementary school. And then again, my mother, like, I'm not going to get too extra deep in that. She was growing up in a third world country, in Mexico somewhere. And like, she didn't know the school system that well. She didn't know she was bringing me to special ed classes. And at that time, you were goofed on and trashed on and bagged on like a motherfucker if you were in special ed classes. Back then, when they used to use the R word as, you know, the same word that rhymes was started with the R word in it. Not graped or raped, not that one. The other R word, where everyone thinks you're a freaking dumbass idiot and has autism or whatever. But anyways, now I'm gonna end it there, not part. But the true beginning. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lanya does an IRL Face review. I haven't done one of these in a while. I think she does a lot of Let's Plays of horror, scary stuff. I remember I watched the Resident Evil Silent Hill stuff. Silent Hill 1, the beta version. And then I saw her play Bioshock Let's Plays a couple times. So she's good at the Let's Play stuff. And then the one that Vito, like I said, Vito, the one that created the AI freaking fake thing that does a lot of collaborations with that chick, Anya. If any of you guys know who that is, Anya. Oh, good. I'm still recording. I was nervous. I was talking to just myself. I forgot her name. Oh, Neurosama. The one that's like, she's a virtual VTuber, but there's nothing controlling her. That's just like an autonomous machine thing that's by itself. And to me personally, like I said, this is probably what's going to get me canceled, especially a lot of Gen Zers and possibly Gen Alpha. They're probably going to cut my freaking throat open and try to guillotine me off the internet, but whatever. As gruesome and graphic as that sounds, but I don't like stuff that's not real like that. Yeah, she talks like a real person, not like a real person, but she might act like a real person, look like she's crying and all that. I'm not sure if Vito's the one that's controlling her, and that's just on autopilot by itself. I don't know how that shit works. Maybe this is me sounding like a caveman from the past. I'm not trying to sound like a Republican, conservative, hardcore evangelical Christian, but the world in 2030 and beyond, personally, it's gonna be a very scary ass fucking place to live in. I'm praying, I hope to God I live off the grid by that point. I really hope I am, because out of this technology, I've been seeing it past 2 years too. I used to see it over here in Vegas on the Fremont Street. A lot of these autonomous cars, autonomous vehicles driving by their self-driving cars. Now I'm seeing it around my work job. All these Zoom, like not Zoom classes, these Zoom autonomous vehicles, they look like little baby Land Rovers. They're all driving by themselves. There's nobody at the fucking front wheel. And I know that was kind of normalized with Tesla and Elon Musk. We kind of got used to that. That's when the Platinum scandal was at. I heard rumors in February, March, and hope YouTube doesn't cancel me for this. It might happen again. I pray and hope to God there's not another flu outbreak that happens again. But if it does, to me personally, it's all fabricated BS. I know it's going to be fact checkers of oh, it's real. To me, I don't give a frick, bro. A rat's behind. I don't care about any rear ends. Anyways, let's just get to the main reaction video. If you're still here. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
How, badass would that be if I just sucked it up and I know I'm a
I really want to see how she looks without that freaking, surgical mask.
VTuber, and I know that I always cover my mouth, okay? But what if, just for this finale of Silent Hill, okay, that I put on a camera, so...
Why did she do that? Oh, she's not thinking about making an apology video. Oh! Alright.
I am very, very, very nervous. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Yeah, see, this is my...
Oh,
I have, my teddy bear.
Nice.
I have my pajamas on. But also, if I thought about it last night as well, I have to move my model a certain way, which means that I have to move a certain way, which is going to be really abnormal and sort of weird. So, also, sorry for that. Also, Dudre, welcome back for 19 months. So if I want to move my model in a nice movie way, I kind of...
Damn, she's got the ponytail in real life. Oh, this is her. You know who she looks like? This is going to age the hell out of me like old, rotten, spoiled milk. But if any of you guys were in the old school Pokemon, PokeTuber community days, even Pokemon Go, she looks like that. 3 of them, actually. This is the thing. I know I'm out of their race ethnicity, but, when I was in middle school, high school, I always... Now I'm getting parasocial with you guys. I can't fucking help it. Whatever. I used to, see myself more as a white person than I did a Hispanic Latino. And that's just how I view myself, because of the education I was getting. I didn't take AP Honors classes 1 and 2, or AP Honors 3 or 4, and go to university. I didn't go to Harvard, or Yale, or Stanford, or Stratton, or UCLA, or freaking Oxford, or MIT. Any of these super extra big brain, 4D, 5D chess galaxy brain, smart intellectual establishment, college, universities. I didn't. I was just community college for 4 years, and then I took regular university for 4 more years, and then that was it. Actually, no, I did it for 2 years for university. not gonna tell you where I went to, but yeah, I saw myself as a white Caucasian person. Granted, yeah, I know I'm brown skin as well, like, you know, darker person. I mean, the only type of like maybe like white I have in me is maybe 1 or 2%, maybe at the most 3% Spaniard. One day I really want to do a 23andMe and ancestry thing on that one day, because the only 4 things I have in me, race, ethnicity, like creed wise, is half Mexican, half Puerto Rican, maybe 6 or 8% Spaniel, Puerto Rican, black, which is crazy as hell to believe, and then maybe a tiny shriveled percent of 2-3% Spaniard. Because I know I got that from my grandfather and great grandfather's side on my pops, my old man's side. And on my mother's side, I probably had a shit ton of Native American on that. And a little bit of Mexican, a lot of Mexican actually. And maybe some other stuff in there too. That I just don't know what. I have no idea. But then again, Spaniards come in so many different shades of freaking race and skin tone. I know it's a real taboo subject to talk about race, ethnicity, especially nowadays, where everything's all politically charged up with a lot of feelings and anger and emotion. Trust me, I used to get a billion times more. I used to explode like a fucking goddamn volcano on my older channel, which was called, I think, Silver Timber Fox or Silver Timber Wolf, one of those two. It's not on YouTube no more, so don't try to look it up. But 16 to 18-year-old me, when I used to be on YouTube way back then, way before I was doing it for monetization for money, and way before I did it like once every month just for a hobby. I used to, I used to go off. I used to break shit. I'm glad that channel doesn't exist no more, and YouTube took it down. I think it was because of the old reality show. I think I used to watch Jersey Shore or VH1's Rock of Love Season 3 or Flavor of Love Season 3. And then my whole channel shut down after that, my very first YouTube channel. The other one, Critical Guy Realization, man, that one's still up. And there's some videos I did private because I didn't like how they turned out, and I didn't like how I was presenting myself to the world like that, not gonna lie. But compared to now, I still get a little hype and jumpy when I see some, once in a while, like a Nintendo Direct or something Pokemon or Dragon Ball Z or GTA, or once in a while, like a movie trailer or movie celebrity actor I like a lot. I'll get hyped up for that. I don't get as crazy as I used to, dude. I used to be extremely bigoted and R-worded to a lot of very rich white and sometimes Asian people too. I'm gonna lie. Now that they got that whole AAPI, Stop Asian Hate and all that stuff, you can't do that no more. It's insane. And that's funny because I come from like not a melting pot. Well, I do. I was born and raised in Spanish Harlem, and after that I was raised a little bit further in upstate New York. Then I moved out here to Las Vegas. Like, yeah, you know, I came from a lot of melting pots of other different places, but as crazy as it sounds, yeah. You didn't think I got racially discriminated? Hell yeah, I did, man. But it is what it is. But let's keep going. It's not about me, it's about her.
That's it, like...
Yeah, she reminds me of, like, Tamashi Hiroka. If any of you guys remember Tamahiro, I think that's what she goes by now. And another chick I was watching, like, 4.5 years ago, Pokemon Master Holly, when she was in the Pokemon Go community. I'm not sure if she still does videos anymore. And then another old school in 2008 or 9. 07, 08, or 2009. I was still, like, senior high school to, like, my freshman year of, like, community college. Nintendo fangirl. That's who this chick looks like.
Do this and stuff, and you know, lean in and lean back and things like that. So, okay. Hi. Your hair's really pretty. Oh, was this a horrible idea? Should I put on contacts?
It was the right idea. Totally the right idea, Lanya. I give you props for that. See, this is what I like, bro. That's what I like. And I swear to God, I'm not simping for this girl, but seeing the real, actual person talk, and you're going to call me an old boomer for millennial for this, but I feels like it's a lot more genuine. You know, YouTubers in the old school days, they could still lie, put a character persona of being a salesman, saleswoman. Like, share, subscribe, and follow me on Patreon. Buy this for me on Coffee. Put money on PayPal and buy all my merch. They could still be fake pieces of shit, too. Even if they don't have a virtual YouTuber model. But at least you know it's a flesh and bone skin person. A real human being behind that camera. With VTubers, you can't track none of that shit at all. You can't tell if they're lying, being genuine, disingenuous. You can see, look, I'm not gonna do it to myself, but eyes are the windows to the soul. I'm not trying to preach to the freaking choir, but that's true. That's why I like that more, man. It feels like you know them, even though you don't know them. You know them just a parasocial relation. They're only showing you the sides that they want to show you. Like, big example: TikTok and Instagram. A lot of Instagram female models, they only want to show you the good sides of their life and not the real shitty, bad, crappy fuck up moments of their life. Best example I get: Instagram models.
Okay that I'm wearing glasses. Do I look bad with glasses?
That's
I know
my
I
type.
should be confident, but man, I'm really nervous. I know. I think that's something that a lot of us always are like quite interested in seeing. People like puppeteering and piloting our models. And I admit that I'm definitely piloting it a lot less than usual. But yeah, usually we're kind of like moving around like this and doing this and things like that, moving in and moving out, and using our like facial expressions to change things. So
it's literally like a motion capture freaking actor. It's wild, man. This is the part that they don't want. This is the thing. Like I said, I'm not into psychological stuff, but I feel like this is that psychosis level of immersiveness, especially for these dudes, the younger Gen Z boys, and probably Gen Alpha boys, and probably same with girls too. If there's a hot male, like super hot, smexy, attractive looking male VTuber model, those girls are always like, "Oh, that's my boyfriend." They get into this deep, deep psychological psychosis, deep ass parasocial relations with them. Like, I'm giving you money, I'm giving you money, I'm giving you money. Pay attention to me, pay attention to me, pay attention to me. Love me, love me, love me, even though you never met me in real life. That's the scary, dangerous ass shit aspect about that. And there's probably a lot of like documentaries on that already on YouTube. There's a dude on here. I think he went and like did a whole hour and a half, 2 hour documentary about VR chat. I will never use that shit for the life of me. I don't care. Because that mean to me personally, and I'm being very dead ass raw and uncut honest, I would literally unalive myself if I work. If I was in VR chat every 3 to 6 months, I'd probably unalive myself. Because I will never get to know that person behind the camera, behind the avatar, behind the icon. I couldn't handle that. No. I couldn't bring myself to do that. It's just better to watch me either on Twitch or YouTube. And that's it. I swear, YouTube, I'm fine. And that's the reason I'm going to want my technology that day.
Yeah. Can you wear glasses? Yeah, I can actually.
Oh. Oh, that's funny.
I am curious to ask, does it sound like my voice matches my face? That's always what I've been curious.
Very freaking much. Besides the green zombie skin, pretty much the same thing. She looks like that chick that was a music artist, black and green, black, orange, red hair. I think it was pink and black hair, Melanie Martinez.
It's about your model smiles and laughs at the wait. Your model smiles and laughs the exact same way you do. Yay!
It does a lot.
You guys are cute. You guys are cute.
That's some wild ass tech there, bro.
I think IRL is cuter than the.
Yes. I'm an old man, so that's probably what I think.
Okay. We're supposed to be playing Silent Hill today, okay?
Maybe that's me being old, because by the time I'm 40, I'm not going to lie. Thoughts, views, and pain speculations. I said all I had to say, but there's 2 things I want to get out the way. Number 1, I think for me personally, when I hit my 40s and up, I'm not going to lie, I'm probably not doing this anymore. YouTube is going to be the last thing in my life. That's going to be something I did in the past, and I'll be way finished. I don't want to end up, if any of you guys are still at the end, even though I shouldn't say it, I don't want to be a low cow like fucking Wings of Redemption or Boogie 2988 or God forbid DSP or the other dude I used to watch a couple months ago. Any of you guys are still here on Review Tech USA. That dude's a 44-year-old man, and all he's ever doing is just shitting, screaming, and angrily crying about politics and shit like that. I don't want to look at every single little detail, nook and cranny of life. Like, everything has to be political lens, politicized lens, division lens. angry lens. You know, I don't want to be a 40-plus-year-old man still doing this, bro. I'm sorry. I mean, the only way I'm still gonna keep doing this is unless if I go for my Nebula account, I'll probably do it, but not here on YouTube anymore. It'll be a done deal after that. And that's why I'm doing this 2.5 week vacation. Okay, holiday off for a little bit because I gotta focus more on myself. Anything. My spiritual health is a lot more important than anything. And of course, yeah, there's mental health too. But me, I like it more on a spiritual level more than a mental health level. Is that whole mental health level to me personally that goes in a lot of atheism, not anti-Semitic, atheism, monotheism, agnostic sort of levels, where you don't believe in Jesus and God or the Holy Spirit anymore. And I don't want to go down that path either. It's a dangerous ass path, you know? But other than that, yeah. Oh, one other thing I will say before I go, because I'm going to be taking a little vacation for a very long ass time. If anything, if absolutely positively anything, like these VTuber chicks, like honestly, some of them, I'm not gonna say they need psychological help. Go see a therapist. Go see my dude Jordan B. Peterson or any of that shit. Get a psychoanalytical way of seeing things. Get help. I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing either. If you need mental health for your anxiety or any of that shit, hey, go for it, dude. Totally okay with any of my subscribers doing that too. That's fine. All fine and dandy. And that's another thing I guess that grinds my gears, bro. And I've been seeing a shit ton of stuff on this too. Like, I think after the Plandemic Scandemic, aka the Convid 119 Plandemic Scandemic, at that time for 2.5 years, luckily my mental health was way in check. Because luckily, and I get too deep into it, but granted I was doing my hotel casino shit, but since I didn't have any friends IRL, and the 2 roommates that were living with me, and I only have 1 left to live with me, because there was 3 or 4 of us way back in the day. And I was only 1 left to live with me. I think it was because I was living with my roommate for a while. We were able to talk, communicate, play video games, and watch anime, movies, and shit like that for a while. We were just 2 of us stuck with each other, which was cool as hell. That's awesome as heck. I think if it wasn't for that, bro, I wouldn't be making this video right now. That could have ended up in a very disastrous way. And, yeah, that's pretty much it there. Oh, another VTuber. Yeah, Lanya, you're super cute, you're super sexy, super beautiful, super gorgeous, fine absolute dime piece there. There's probably a billion dudes I'm probably going to want when I go to a wedding, and probably a million little boys and Gen Z boys are probably going to want to marry the crap out of this chick. You know what I found out too? I found out this chick when I was looking through the wiki fandom. I didn't know what her face looked like at all. I only knew what the top of their face looked like this, because when it was all covered like this, the face mask. So, but now I look, oh, it's fine enough. It's awesome, huh? And then she, I wish it was an orange and black, because she reminds me of that chick of the girl. I'm not even gonna name her at all. The only thing I remember, she was friends with that chick, Hopeless Peaches, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Look it up, CSA. Anyways, just real quick, I want to show you this news about my girl, Erenia Bucky, another VTuber chick. And so this chick, she's almost at 21,000 subscribers, so shout out to her. Just real quick. I think she's from Italy or Greece, I forget. One of those two. I know she's in Europe somewhere. But dang, bro. She's getting a new VTuber model. This is the one she usually looks like. She has a super thick-ass Greek accent, but funny as hell chick, bro. Super awesome funny. I can't wait to see it. I think it's next week, October 18th. I'm going to be going off social media completely for 2.5 weeks. I'm not even going on Twitter either. See what's up. So I'm probably going to miss a shit ton of news I really wish would have gotten a chance to talk about. There was another dude, I'm not going to give him credit, but the Dorothy dude, Jackson Dorothy, he got in a bunch of trouble and shit because he was filming a whole bunch of stuff for content, and his friend's freaking head was bleeding like a tomato. It's bad. So I'm not even going to give him no credit at all, because that's a hate bait, rage bait shit. But shout out to her. I can't wait to see her freaking model debut. I don't ever watch any of the live streams, but hopefully it's recorded somewhere. When I get time off, I'll be able to watch it. I got one celebrity news, and it has to do with, unfortunately, the fucking P. Diddler dude. Okay, so this is over a week old, like 8-9 days ago, but Ashton Kutcher. This dude I grew up with, watching him in the Old School Fox show, that 70s show. as Kelso, like, dude's gonna age the hell out of me about milk too. It says Mr. Ashton Kutcher allegedly fears a possibility of P. Diddy, aka Sean Diddy Combs, making up false allegations to clear his name. I know it's from way older one. Favorite Adekio, however you say that. Favor Ajigoko. I'm just going to read the first 2-3 sentences and that's it. Ashton Kutcher is allegedly worried that what about Sean Diddy Combs said about his celebrity friends after a rapper's recent arrest and bad crime charges. According to the reports, the actor was never involved in Diddy's freak-out parties, but that's fears that his association with the embattled, music mogul, however you say that, may drag himself into the investigation. Diddy's attorney, Mark Agnifilo, recently shared that he will not accept a plea deal for the prosecutors that offers it, as if the rapper is bent on proving his innocence in court. Yeah, the man, to me personally, needs no introduction. I'll leave the link to a wiki down below. He's done a shit ton of movies and a shit ton of freaking voice acting, so the dude's old school. His wife did me more, dude. His ex-wife did me more, his wife, because I think he's really cool now. Anyways, that's all I gotta say for now. Peace out. Like, sauerkraut, lazy goodbye. I'll see all you. That's all I gotta say for now. Peace out, lazy goodbye. See you 2.5 weeks. I'm out. Stay tuned for future content. Channel. No outro. See you guys next one. Happy early Thanksgiving. Happy early Christmas. I don't celebrate Halloween, but if you want to celebrate All Hallows Eve, go for it. Talk to you in the next future content video. I'll talk to you in the next future segment reactions. Take it easy, everyone. Goodbye.